Hi, I'm Nate Zarlingo. I'm a father, husband, Ironman triathlete, and full-time employee. I raced at Ironman Oceanside 70.3 as a guide for a visually impaired athlete named Adrian Broca. Just a race summary of how everything went down. It's very different as a guide than doing your own race because you're there 100% for that athlete. We got there on Friday, and his wife dropped him off, and I helped guide him down, got him checked in. And we have done Ironman Sacramento full before, so I knew who he was, and I'd raced with him, so I was somewhat acquainted with how it all works. After athlete check-in, we went and got the bike ready, which is a huge tandem bike, and it was pouring rain, so kind of had to deal with the rain and everything being soaked, and me trying to get the pedals put on the bike and adjust the seat because it's only a bike that I've ridden. I rode it 2 years ago with him and then didn't have any time to adjust it before because he's in California, I'm in Utah. Got that all situated, got the bike all checked in, and then after that just went to dinner. Everything was great. Had a giant pizza, and then Saturday morning was race morning, and he stayed at another hotel, and he had his coach come pick us up, and we were able to get dropped off with the rest of the athletes, and then walk in and get everything ready. So the challenged athletes have their own transition area, and they have a few extra people, volunteers, helping them, and they have what's called a handler that is able to help assist these challenged athletes get ready. So there was a couple there that had a leg amputee, Dave Whelan, one of them, amazing guy, amazing athlete, motivational speaker, just check him out. And then I think there's two other visually impaired athletes, and then one guy had an arm amputee, and various others. I think there was probably about 12 challenge athletes there. Got everything ready and got our wetsuits on, and our race started right after the pro women, and they went at, I think it was 6:43, and then we went at 6:46, and so the whole PC division went right after the pro women, but right before the age group start, which all the fast swimmers are up front. So I don't know if I completely agree with how this goes, but I don't know if there's a better way to do it. We get a 6-minute head start from the age groups, so that only got us a couple hundred yards in before they let the fast age groupers go, and we just got stormed and trampled. It was brutal. So we tether together on the swim. I actually have a belt, and then about a 6-foot tether that's kind of it's like a bungee cord, and Adrian has it on. He has a belt as well, and then he straps his part down on the leg so that it doesn't get caught, but then it goes up on his chest so it's not flying off to the side. And then it's just, I can feel it I usually get caught in my legs. Every time I kick, I can feel the cord getting hit on my legs. But inevitably, somebody's gonna swim right through us, and we had at least 4 or 5 people get tangled up right through the line, which just causes chaos. We had to regroup, all 3 of us, the person that swam through us, and then me and Adrian had to regroup and start going again. We swam in the bay, which was better because the waves weren't as bad, and it was calmer. So go out and take a left, and then as you switch back, coming back into the second half, we're swimming directly into the sun, and anybody who raced this can attest to how bad that sun was right in your eyes. Vision and sighting for, I don't know, 500 yards was non-existent. We were being told by the lifeguards just to swim to the big globe in the sky, which was as big as the sky, so you're just swimming really blinded almost. We were out there quite a while. It took us 55 minutes to finish the swim, and got out of transition. And during the transition, Adrian has what's called a handler that I spoke about earlier, and he's able to help him get undressed with the wetsuit and help him get all his stuff ready. And I'm able to do my own transition and get my stuff ready myself. In Sacramento, we didn't have that, and I had to help him do that and then get myself ready. So this was a big help. And then they had the bike set out for us, ready to go as well. The bike was fairly uneventful. On the tandem bike, the front person has the shifters, the brakes, and then the pedals are synced together because there's two chains. There's one really long chain and then a regular chain on one side, but your pedals are synced together. So if one person stops, the other person has to stop, but it's still free wheels as well. And so it helps a lot if you have the same cadence or similar cadence, because if you have somebody that's a really high spinner and then another person that's masher, that won't go very well. And going up hills takes a lot more effort because of the weight ratio. Just kind of pulls us back a lot more. But going down hills, you can go quite a bit faster than a single rider. We didn't quite make up the difference of the hills and the downhills, but it was still a fairly fun course, very challenging. No major mishaps. Had a little minor issue with my water bottle holder and my Garmin mount just kind of bounced off. So just had to throw that in our pocket and keep moving on. I didn't have my Garmin for 52 of the miles of the 56. Finished the bike in just under 3 hours. It was 2:58 or something like that, which was a record for Adrian, and got into transition again. Had the handler help with getting him ready, getting his shoes on and getting him adjusted while I was able to do my thing. Got out of there fairly quick, headed out on the run, which along the run it's beautiful, mostly flat other than just some spiky hills going up the ramp up on the boardwalk. So get out, and the run was just gorgeous, spectator lined, and so we're tethered together with a cord, and he's on my left side, and we're just going. The thing I have to watch out for is making sure that when we're passing that we have plenty of room, that we're not running right in the middle of somebody or running him up on a curb, something he might trip over. Aid stations, mile splits, whatnot. There's a lot to do, whereas in a regular Ironman by yourself, me personally anyways, I zone out and just forget to think. Just put my head down and go. But when I'm guiding, you have to be on all day. You can't really have a lapse of judgment or of what's going on around you. Mentally, it's a lot more effort to do this, which it's quite the experience. But it's like running with a rock star, because everybody is just impressed by what he can do, and it is seriously impressive that the level of capability that he has. He's a legit fast runner. He almost dropped me a few times on the run, and very humble guy, and he's very agreeable, and I'm kind of more aggressive. I was trying to push him to go a little faster, and he just kept agreeing, so we just kept going a little faster. Kept most of our mile splits on the first half under 7:30, and then kind of dropped back down. Slowest mile was 7:54, and we ended up with an overall of 7:35 minute mile, which I think puts us at like an hour 39 half marathon, which again was a 3 or 4 minute PR for Adrian. And we finished with a total of 5:51 for the total half Ironman, which was 8 minute or 9 minute PR overall for Adrian. That's my race recap, and I hope you enjoy. Appreciate it.